Imagine there are 5 psychological strategies so potent that they can make anyone respect and even admire you, without them ever knowing why. These tactics are the secret weapons of top negotiators, influential leaders, and master persuaders, yet most people aren't aware they exist. Today, I'll reveal them to you. These aren't superficial gimmicks, they're grounded in solid psychological research and work on anyone, regardless of their background or status. Once you grasp and apply these methods correctly, people will naturally gravitate toward you, value your presence, and seek your counsel. Stick around until the end. Trick number 4 will transform how others see you forever. Trick number 1, the echo effect. Have you ever met someone who immediately made you feel truly understood? That wasn't luck, it was the echo effect at work. People long for connection, and the quickest way to create it is by subtly mirroring their own words and expressions. When someone hears their own phrasing reflected back at them, their brain automatically thinks, "This person really gets me," sparking instant trust and rapport, even if you've just been introduced. Example: picture yourself in a job interview. The hiring manager says, "We need someone who takes initiative and thinks creatively." A typical reply might be, "Yes, I'm definitely a hard worker," which sounds generic. A stronger answer would be, "Absolutely, I also believe in taking initiative and coming up with creative solutions." That small shift in wording makes the interviewer feel you share their priorities, elevating your chances of leaving a memorable impression. It's not merely parroting their words, it's about reinforcing their ideas, making them feel heard, and gently steering them toward a favorable view of you. Trick number 2, the 2-second pause. Most people rush to answer questions, stuffing silence with words in an attempt to impress. Confident individuals, however, embrace a brief pause. The moment someone poses a question, simply wait 2 seconds before you respond. Just 2 seconds. It may seem trivial, but that pause changes the dynamic of the entire conversation, projecting thoughtfulness, authority, and calm. This brief pause conveys both thoughtfulness and confidence. It creates a subtle tension that draws others in, making them lean forward and truly listen. The person you're talking to will perceive you as deliberate and authoritative, someone who considers each word, rather than simply reacting. Example: if someone asks, "So, what do you do for a living?" don't rush your reply. Instead, pause, maintain eye contact, and then say, "I build solutions that change lives." Suddenly, they're intrigued and eager to learn more. That 2-second silence made them sit up and pay attention. This tactic is a favorite of CEOs, keynote speakers, and expert negotiators. They know that slowing your response sends a clear message: I control this conversation. I don't need to prove myself. You should listen. Trick number 3, the unfinished sentence trap. Have you ever watched a speaker keep an audience hanging on every word? They do it by deliberately leaving their sentences incomplete. Here's why it works: when you stop mid-thought, people's brains instinctively jump in to fill the gap. That moment of mental engagement turns passive listeners into active participants and keeps them glued to you. Example: someone asks, "Why do most people fail in life?" Instead of answering directly, you might say, "Well, it's not really about failure, it's about something far more insidious." Then stop. Their curiosity spikes, they lean in, hungry for the rest of your thought. This tactic is a staple in storytelling, marketing, and public speaking because it seizes attention effortlessly. In those pregnant pauses, your silence can speak louder than any explanation, turning you into the most compelling voice in the room. Trick number 4, the one-word shift. Have you ever faced mockery or a challenge and found yourself going on the defensive? Confident individuals flip the power dynamic with just one word. Rather than argue or react emotionally, they respond with a single, disarming term, really? Example: imagine someone sneers, "Oh, so you think you're some kind of expert?" Most would scramble to defend themselves or feel flustered. Instead, just tilt an eyebrow and say, "Really?" Suddenly, they're on the back foot, compelled to clarify and justify their comment. The spotlight shifts, they're now questioning their own words. This one-word response is a favorite in debates, leadership roles, and high-stakes talks, effortlessly preserving your authority without raising your voice. Trick number 5, the Inception Technique. The final method is both the subtlest and the most potent. Rather than telling someone what to do, you guide them so deftly that they believe the idea was theirs all along. How it works: instead of handing out advice directly, frame a question that leads them to the insight themselves. When people feel they've discovered an idea, they embrace it wholeheartedly and act on it with conviction. With these 5 strategies, echoing language, measured pauses, unfinished sentences, single-word counters, and inception questions, you'll wield psychological influence with finesse. Use them wisely, and watch respect, engagement, and trust follow you wherever you go. Example: rather than telling someone you should start eating healthier, try asking, "Do you think improving your diet might boost your energy?" Immediately, their mind begins to persuade itself, turning resistance into agreement. This approach is favored by therapists, coaches, and skilled communicators who steer thinking subtly and positively. The beauty of Inception is that they'll never realize you planted the idea. Now that you've learned these potent psychological strategies, the choice is yours. You can walk away, let it all fade, and carry on as before, or you can begin using these techniques and watch how people's reactions shift around you. Most folks navigate life blind to the hidden psychological currents that shape every interaction. They wonder why they're overlooked or lack influence, never realizing it's not just what you say, but how you say it, and when you hold back, that truly moves people. Choose wisely. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it, when you say it, and the emotions you evoke in others. But now you're not most people anymore. You've unlocked the same tactics that elite leaders, master negotiators, and high-status individuals have relied on for generations to command any room. The echo effect will have people feeling an immediate bond with you, without them even realizing why. The 2-second pause shifts the power balance, making others lean in and hang on your every word. The unfinished sentence trap turns you into an enigma, someone they can't stop thinking about. The one-word flip disarms disrespect in an instant, no raised voice required. The Inception Technique lets you plant ideas so subtly that people believe they're their own. Use these methods with care, employ them to earn genuine respect, forge stronger connections, and shield yourself against manipulation. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 5 tricks will you try first? Let's see who's ready to level up. Remember, MindHue isn't just a channel, it's a movement dedicated to empowering you. Subscribe now or choose to stay weak forever. The decision is yours. Thanks for watching.